and it's 8 tracks. These crazy things. Yeah, they were terrible. Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Records with Ralph, although this time it's not going to be necessarily records, it's CDs and cassettes, because this is like part 2 of the boxed sets. So here we go with what I've collected over the years. I'm going to start off, Peter Tosh, honorary citizen. Legalize It comes to mind. Santana, he was one of the original Bob Marley and the Wailers, if anybody doesn't know who Peter Tosh was. Santana, Dance of the Rainbow Serpent. It's kind of some of his early stuff again. Mahalia Jackson, gospel, spirituals, and hymns. I go all over the place. I've always said there's 2 kinds of music, the kind you like and the kind you don't like. So here we go from Santana to Mahalia Jackson to the Chess Blues. This is a 4 CD set of all, maybe just a 3 CD set. I don't know, I thought it was 4. They're showing all kinds of different stuff there. Chess Blues, one of the major independent labels. They made a movie about Chess Records, Cadillac Records. Here's another record story, the Fire Fury Records. It was by a guy named Bobby Robinson up in New York. Wilbert Harrison, the original Kansas City. All you band people, it does not have no breaks in it. King Curtis, Bobby Marsham, Gladys Knight. He had a wonderful setup going. Fire Fury, these were not his only 2 things. Bobby Robinson up in New York. We jump back over here. Johnny Cash. Why not have some Johnny Cash? Everybody loves Johnny Cash. I had a chance to see him and didn't get to, and it's one of my little minor regrets. Here we go way back, 1925 to 1950. Roots and Blues, a retrospective. I'm interested in recorded music, what these guys were singing about 100 years ago, and it's okay. Those are the kind of long CD things. Here we go into smaller CD things, just real quick. Clifford Brown, Blue Note, Pacific Jazz Recordings. Trumpet lessons right here, folks. The Big Horn. Look at that. The history of honking and screaming saxophone. That guy's on his back. These guys over here, it's called, they solid gone, man. That music is out there. Crazy stuff, honking. The Meters. History of funk right there down in New Orleans. Los Lobos, another band from L.A. Americana as you can get. The Charlie Mingus Anthology. Here we have a 3 CD set from Tom Waits. Orphans, Brawlers, Ballers, and Bastards. Love Tom Waits. Taj Mahal, some of his early stuff from 1965 to 98. The Isley Brothers. One of my favorite songs is called Twist and Shout. Here I've got the Riverside Story. This was a nice record label back in the 50s and early 60s by Orrin Keepnose, a jazz independent label. Riverside, you get a little Riverside record, they're nice to have. Here's a little box set, Wynton Marsalis at the Village Vanguard, a 7 CD set. That's almost audacious just to go, here's my whole week at the Village Vanguard. We like these, I'm going to do a 7 CD set. Some people don't like Wynton. I like him. I think he's a genius. I think he's a virtuoso, and he's got a pretty good gig up there at the Lincoln Center. Here's a neat thing that happened to me. I got a call from a fan. He says, I'm up here at Hastings, and they're selling this John Coltrane thing cheap. And I don't know what it was, but it was around $10, I'm thinking. It's like this 7 CD set of the complete Atlantic recordings of John Coltrane. Thank you very much for the tip. Here we go again, another stack of CD box sets. Muddy Waters, these are the last 3 records that Muddy Waters did. Johnny Winter started helping him do some stuff and kind of revived Muddy's career late in his life. A Night Out with Verve Records, Norman Granz, we talked about him earlier, that jazz scene thing. Here's just some clips from cuts from various Verve records, but I like how they go. Whining, dining, dancing, romancing. The blues greats, just a set with Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker, Howlin' Wolf, Elmore James. That's the blues, folks. These are just some more little compact boxes, some more of these, same people, John Lee Hooker, B.B. King, Muddy Waters, just blues legends. I like the blues, I like jazz. Pure Jazz Moods, this is 4 CDs of pure jazz moods for chill out and relax too. Just all sorts of different things, random stuff. Here's some real nice bunches, little collection of things. Miles Davis box sets, but this is actually in a tin can. Check that out. They got booklets and things in them. But this is the Cooking, Relaxing, and Working Sessions, redone, remastered CD Miles Davis. And then we got these things here. 5, 6, and 7. These are the Miles Davis, the Complete Silent Way Sessions, the Complete Bitches Brew Sessions, and the Complete Jack Johnson Sessions. These are kind of cool things. They got metal spines on them and real nice notes that take you all through the whole process that Miles was doing at the time. And these are real nice sets and glad to have them. Here's a couple more things I just want to show you that are just oddball things that are in my collection. Robert Crumb drew the thing, and this is the cover, and he's kind of depicting himself because he's got a huge collection of 78s and he's always searching for the rarities. And this is the stuff that dreams are made of. These are the rarest of the rares that Robert Crumb thought we'd like to listen to. Now here's some completely just oddball stuff that somehow I have acquired. Frank Sinatra, the Capitol Years. This is a nice padded thing, but check out what it is. Cassettes. Cassettes of Frank Sinatra, you know. But here's, I like to start here. I guess this is a birthday cake. They made a replica or something of the Capitol recording studios there for Frank. Kind of cool stuff. Probably never even been played. But here's the coolest of them all. Elvis, man. Looky here, though. What it is. 8-track. Now, how many of y'all got 8-track box set of Elvis? There you go. He was the king, you know. Well, the ones that I think would really educate you a lot with, this might be a little bit too much. John Coltrane, that might be a little bit too much. Boy, he's got me cut. Yeah, here we go. Tom Waits. Y'all familiar with Tom Waits? This guy is completely out there. You just have to listen and experience Tom Waits. I can't even describe what he does. And I have to put this in there as one of my favorites just because this is the big horn. These guys are wearing that tenor saxophone out. These are the roots of rhythm and blues. This stuff was recorded in the early 50s before rock and roll, and it had a big influence on rock and roll. And I got to have this one here too because this is some great rhythm and blues, the stuff that I really started listening to hard when I came up listening to music. Probably the Twisters' influence was a little bit on that. But anyway, these are the good ones here. The rhythm and blues, saxophone, and Tom Waits. But you might as well listen to all the rest of them too. But now I got to put all this stuff away. So anyway, there you have it. Those are Ralph Brown's box sets. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Where is Elvis at? I don't see Elvis in here. I know he's there. He is. There he is. I'm gonna save that for later. Just for a goof.